Hello, welcome. This is Blockchain Bloom, the blockchain educator. I'm Attila Pink, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about that today is the day of the Ethereum Hard Fork, the London Hard Fork. You know, it was planned first is going to happen in July, then they said the 4th of August, but now we're going to check out the countdown, and it's today when it's happening on the 5th of August. Okay, the second thing I want to talk about, that the billionaire Ray Dalio likes Bitcoin, but would choose gold every time over Bitcoin, rather gold than Bitcoin. And let's talk about a little bit how far are we from the next halving, what's happening to the block rewards, how Bitcoin is limited, and how it's different actually with, than gold. And the third thing is that Uruguayan lawmaker, so in Uruguay, proposes a bill to allow crypto to be used for payments. So when you go to the shop, you should be able to pay with crypto. So this is actually very interesting, and this is the way we're going, like more and more countries thinking about that. So guys, all this in today's video. Okay, and for those of you who haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel, but you would like to stay really up to date, then what are you waiting for? Subscribe, bell button, all. That's the only thing you have to do, because I'm bringing you the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news every weekday. So from Monday to Friday, you're getting the freshest and crispiest crypto and blockchain news here on Blockchain Bloom. Check out the links under the video. There are many useful ones for you. And also there's a free course, how to start to invest in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. And when we're looking at the market, we can see right now Bitcoin is at 38,069 US dollar, which is a little decrease, you know, 0.31% right now. Ethereum went up 4% at the moment, 2,615 US dollar. And when we're looking at the winners of the last 24 hours, again, Voyager token, 19% up. Yesterday it was actually down. Now it's the opposite. Okay. So Aave 13% up, BitTorrent 11% up. So these are the top three. And when we're looking at the losers, not really losers here, we have Perpetual Protocol 5% down, X Infinity now almost 4% down, but you know it went up very well recently. And we have CeeLo here minus 3%. But look all the others. So today we have again a good day, put it this way. And now let's move on to the first news. And the first news is all about that this Ethereum hard fork is actually happening today on the 5th of August. Let's check out the countdown. We had the Berlin hard fork back in April, and now, you know, they said the London hard fork will be in July. And yes, it was postponed like it's always, and said at 4th of August, but it turns out it's going to be now today. And we have here this great little tool. This is the Ethereum London Upgrade Countdown. And you can see now it's 1 hour, 24 minutes left when I'm making this video. And it can happen by the time I upload this video and it's available, it's over and it's actually live. But I wanted to really talk about it when we quite closed it already. So yes, it's going to happen at this block, this 12,965,000, and here we are right now. So 372 blocks to go at the moment, but obviously when you're going to watch this video, you're going to be much closer, or even actually over. It depends when you're checking it out. So yes, and we're waiting for this because there are a couple of things happening here. And yeah, these 5 EIPs, it's going to happen with this hard fork. You know, one of the major one is here that Ethereum could become a deflationary token in a way that when the part of the transaction fee is going to be burned. But there are other things here. We have the fee market change for ETH 1.0 chain, the base fee opcode, The reduction of refunds. We reject the new contract starting with the 0xEF byte. Also, difficulty bomb delay to December 1st, 2021. So, a couple of things happening here, but probably one of the most talked-ish update is this EIP 1559. And which means basically when there are many Ethereum transactions, then more Ethereum it's burned. When there are less transactions, so the market is not that active, then it's not that many. And when there are many transactions, these could be the times when in that time Ethereum become deflationary, because it's more Ethereum burn than made. So this is definitely what's happening today, and we are on the way, to finish Ethereum 2.0. It's not going to happen this year. It could happen like next year. We will see. We have this whole thing coming up and other things, but this is definitely major upgrade and major hard fork. What's happening right now, and yes, Ethereum is on its way to become a proof of stake network instead of proof of work, what it's having right now. And there are many changes going on. How it will work, how the sharding will work, and all these things, we will see in practice definitely later on. But things looking promising. And well, if you're looking at this chart, which is Ethereum Bitcoin chart, you can see that I could draw here this trend line when actually Ethereum was going down against Bitcoin, and now it is changing, and it has changed at the beginning of this month on the 1st of August when we crossed this line and Ethereum became bullish against Bitcoin. So right now, those who move their, some of their Bitcoin to Ethereum before this hard fork, they could make some nice gains. But, was it priced in or not? We will see it in the future. Like the very close futures in a couple of days. But definitely this Ethereum hard fork helped a lot in Ethereum price to go up. And actually it's going to live today. Okay, second thing I love to talk about is that billionaire Ray Dalio likes Bitcoin, but would choose gold rather. And let's talk about this a little bit. When we're talking about Ray Dalio, he's a really great expert and has a really big knowledge and very successful, hedge fund manager. And he definitely changed his mind over the years. He was first not a big fan of Bitcoin. And then he realized that actually it's not that bad and it looks good. However, he's now saying that, in his words, if you put a gun to my head and you said I can only have one, so gold or Bitcoin, I would choose gold. And probably it's because it's a generation thing as well, because he got used to this. Gold was around in all his life. Probably he made very nice profits with gold investment. And Bitcoin is definitely now a great new thing. And Dalio sees gold as a hedge against inflation, but also has a bit of Bitcoin in his portfolio. So actually, he's welcoming Bitcoin. Also, he added that he sees Bitcoin as a digital gold, and that it remains probably an important way to diversify. There are certain assets that you want to own to diversify the portfolio, and Bitcoin is something like digital gold, he said. So bottom line, Ray Dalio would choose gold over Bitcoin if he has to choose one. but he has already Bitcoin in his portfolio, and he thinks positively about Bitcoin. And this is actually a great thing because he's a big name when it comes to hedge fund managers and, to this, to the people who are others listening to in this financial industry. And it helps that he's for Bitcoin. But one interesting thing, what I would like to talk about is the Bitcoin supply. Because right now, when you see, we have, let's zoom in, right now in circulation, 18,776,787 Bitcoin out there, out of 21 million, which will be tiny little bit less than 21 million, but so let's talk about 21 million. Which brings us that it's about 2,200,000 something Bitcoin left, which is not mined yet. And we are actually, when we calculating with the 10 minutes average, 1,011 days from the next halving. If you're looking at that, it's going to happening in 2024 in May. May, just like it happened, back last year. However, if you're looking at the current, speed, put it this way, then it will be slightly earlier, but also in 2024 and in the spring. So yes, the important thing is that as the technology is developing, we find gold again and again. So we don't know what is the gold supply. It's not limited. Therefore, yes, gold holding its value, but what if more and more and more gold is available? There is it's a point because you cannot have more gold what is available, but we do not know the exact number, the limit. On the other hand, we do know what's happening with Bitcoin because we know that 21 million will be the maximum number. It's in the protocol. And now 900 Bitcoin is getting into the system through rewards, what the miners get, mining that block per day, which is every 10 minutes. Right now, we have this 6.25 Bitcoin. But guess what? Pretty soon, I mean, not far away, we have this halving, and the block reward will be again just half of this. So a bit more than 3 Bitcoin. That means 450 Bitcoin per day. And roughly speaking, 4 years later, in let's say 2028, there will be another halving and going to be less. And very soon we're going to reach the number, in 2032, something like that, when we're going to have less than one, the miners will get less than 1 Bitcoin for making a block. And just think about it. It will dramatically reduce the number, what you get in a day, and so on and so forth. And this is continuously decreasing. So if you just think about it, in 10 years' time, it will not be that easy, maybe, to get some Bitcoin. And when the price will go up, it has definitely, it pushed this price definitely up. And therefore, people talking about Bitcoin, 100,000, 200,000, 500,000, 1 million for 1 Bitcoin. Some people say even more years, like 10, 15 years, a couple of millions can be 1 Bitcoin. Because when the world going to realize, the rest of the world, that this could be like a hedge against inflation, and it will be regulated, and it will be obvious how do you get your Bitcoin. There will be no confusions. It won't be in this dark, shady area where it used to be, and now it's getting out of that. So when everything is nice and clear, And it will bring a lot of people into this crypto investment, and maybe not just Bitcoin, other things. But when we're talking about gold and Bitcoin, so I would say that we are living in a digital age. We are living online. And for that, gold is kind of dinosaur when we're talking about especially, gold metal, which you can hold in your hands, so not digital gold. Because there we have actually, so not digital form or paper gold, we have their Bitcoin. And it's much easier to send it to one place to another, to the other part of the globe, and so on and so forth, in a matter of minutes, which you cannot do, basically, with physical gold. And yeah, times are changing. So I think gold is still a great thing, but Bitcoin is definitely coming up. But it's just my personal opinion. If you agree or disagree, you can definitely share your thoughts in comment section. They are more than welcome. But yes, just think about it. Not too many Bitcoins left compared what is out there in the last 12 years. Yes, whenever this will come out, then it will be around 2140, probably when the last Bitcoin is mined. So it's a long way from now. But very, very soon, in 10, 20 years, we're going to have much, much less Bitcoin entering into the system daily basis than we have right now. Because in every 4 years, there's a halving, and there will be just half and half and half of the amount what it used to be. So yes, I think now it's gold. The way is safer because people have gold around for a while. You don't have to introduce gold to anyone, basically. Bitcoin, it's a different issue. But as time goes by, crypto and Bitcoin will be part of our life. And after that, we will see which one people would like to rather collect. Okay, and the next thing, well, again, a positive thing, that in Uruguay, a lawmaker proposes a bill to allow crypto to be used as payment for businesses, basically. So let's talk about that. We had El Salvador not long ago, and they would like to make Bitcoin a legal tender, and it's probably going to happen in this September this year. And now we have another country where we have to make clear they're not talking about legal tender, even if it appeared in a couple of news like this. So they're just talking about, and this is Uruguay in South America, that the lawmaker who introduced this later said it would be only allow businesses to accept crypto as payment. So a senator for Uruguay has introduced a bill to allow businesses to accept cryptocurrencies as payments and regulate their use within the South American country. Crypto assets will be recognized and acceptable by law and applicable in any legal business. So this is actually also big. And what I told you before, that this just has to start. Somebody has to really start it. Look what happened with El Salvador. They would like to make it as a legal tender. And now we have other countries, okay, even if not legal tender, but they would like to put it in a law that you can use crypto and you can pay with the crypto if you would like to buy something in a shop, pay something for the service, and this will be totally legal. And guess what? Other countries will come and join the game, and this is going to make crypto more mainstream. And if crypto becomes more mainstream, it is the whole point. The crypto market cap, it will grow. And the crypto price will grow. Also, Bitcoin's price will grow. And the time we have right now, and for some people even looks like that, oh, we are late because we should join like the crypto game back in 2000 and whatever, 13, 15, 16, 17, whatever. We're kind of late. But guess what? A very small percentage of the world is using crypto. So actually, you're early. Not financial advice. You do your own thing. but this is what at least I believe. And I think it's just worth to check it out. What's the whole crypto thing? What this whole Bitcoin and this the blockchain and other crypto looks like right now. Compare it to back to 2017 when everybody was saying that, well, not everybody, but like the many banks and institutions were like saying bad things about crypto. And now things are changing. So now we're talking about regulations. Regulation means that, okay, crypto can stay. It's okay, but we have to somehow fit it in our system. And it's totally different that totally ban crypto and just throw it out. Can they ban Bitcoin? No, they cannot. Because it is not how it works. There's not a switch when they can switch it off, and that was it. And therefore, even if they like it or not, they rather have to participate in it. So even banks saying now that, okay, I do then crypto services for my customers because I see there's a need for that. I didn't want to do this, but if there's a need and I cannot switch it off, I'd rather make money with this for myself. And then that's it. Right. Okay, guys, that's it for today. I wish you an amazing day. And of course, tomorrow I'm coming back with the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news. If you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel, do it, because you will get every weekday the freshest from me here on Blockchain Bloom. And also, if you like this content, smash the like button. So see you tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye-bye.